Okay, here's a question. If you do a class that doesn't necessarily fill out, like if this is um like a credit requirement, it's just a free elective, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because apparently film 2 isn't a requirement for a film. That doesn't make any sense.
That's weird.
Okay.
You need 120 credits to graduate.
Yeah, I'm already like halfway there.
Are you gonna get out of here early?
I might, but also
Wait,
if I do
what?
get out of here early, I lose like a lot of my financial aid. So I actually have to stretch it out to be all 4 years in order to have like little to no debt. So,
Fair.
or at least less debt than I already will be in.
Sit back and relax.
No, I don't want to sit back and relax. Shut up.
Oh my god, I'm finished the project.
Hurry up.
Surprise.
Wait, what did I just close out of?
Run,
Fuck.
Lavin.
This is your
Good morning, everybody. You are now listening to the Morning Buzz here on 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair. This is the Friday crew, and I am your host, Lara Zaccardi. And joined with me this morning is my lovely and amazing crew. I love them so much. I have my co-host, Nicole Passero, our segment host, Danny Krasik.
Oh my god.
Jump scare. Our newscaster, Amin Ali, and our sportscaster, Ben Tomaszewski. We have a lot to talk about this morning. We're going to be talking about inflation, as we always do. We're also going to be talking about the first Republican bank is being saved. Yay, Silicon Valley. We're also going to be talking about border control, and we're going to be talking about that in hour 2 as well. So please stay tuned. A lot of interesting things planned today. But before we get into any of that fun jazz, which is what I like to call it.
Fun jazz.
Yeah, we're gonna use the word fun lightly. We have a news update to get to. So Amina, are you ready, love?
I am. Was that an accent?
Yeah,
Cute.
thank you.
Okay. I'm Amina Ali, and here's your news on this special day. So in national news, the U.S. State Department has approved Australia's request to buy up to 220 long-range Tomahawk cruise missiles to arm its Navy ships and the U.S. nuclear-powered submarines it agreed to buy this week. The deal will cost as much as 1.3 billion Australian dollars, which is 895 million, including maintenance and logistical support. The acquisition is part of the AUKUS deal between the U.S., Australia, and the United Kingdom, a three-way pact to share technology and resources to build a new fleet of nuclear-powered subs in the next 2 decades. And in state news, a man and his girlfriend were sentenced for their roles in the beating death of her 3-year-old son and his cover-up that took place at a Morris County hotel 2 years ago. Edwin Urbina, 29, had fatally beat the child while at the Oyo Hotel on Route 10 West in East Hanover. Urbina and Crystal Straw, 29, worked together to get him and his belongings out of the hotel, delete cell phone content, and told the boy's 5-year-old sibling not to speak about what had transpired. Urbina was sentenced to life in state prison without the possibility of parole, and Straw was sentenced to 18 years in state prison with 5 years of parole ineligibility. And in local news, the Montclair Vanguard Theater is now the recipient of one of the Michael Jordan and Jordan Brands community grants, an initiative of its Black community commitment. The program funds grassroots organizations that aim to better Black communities in the areas of economic justice, education, narrative change, and social justice. The Vanguard Theater was one of 48 organizations and the only one in New Jersey chosen to receive the grant. With the funds, Vanguard will be starting a program called the Illuminating New Voices Festival, where it will commission works by 10 emerging theater writers from marginalized communities. The festival will take place in May. And for your weather today, it's mostly cloudy with a slight chance of an afternoon shower, and we have a high of 60 degrees with a low of 36.
That was such a great news update. My God, I love it. Especially the local news. That's what I'm loving, really. So thank you, Amina, for that lovely little news update. So this is gonna be. I'm gonna take y'all on a journey. So in our lovely script that we use for every morning show here on the Buzz, I wrote a note for myself last night, and it says, "Quote: Note for Lara. It's St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. Wish the lads a happy St. Patty's Day." Yes, it's in green because it's St. Patrick's Day. So happy St. Patrick's Day. And yes, I forgot to open the show like that, but it's okay.
As one of the lads, thank you.
You're so welcome. I'm not one of the lads, but that's okay. All right, so we're gonna go right into the lads of sports.
Thank you, Lara.
Did I do a good transition? The lads of sports.
I like that.
Okay.
Good
Take-
morning, everyone, and happy Friday. I'm Ben Tomaszewski, and this is a special St. Patrick's Day edition of sports. March Madness kicked off yesterday, and a couple of teams had some early luck of the Irish on their side. We witnessed some unbelievable upsets. Number 13 Furman defeated number 4 Virginia after a crucial Virginia turnover that led to a last-second three-point basket to lead Furman to a 68-67 victory. After Furman won, just over 10% of the brackets remained perfect. But that was not even the biggest upset, as number 15 Princeton took down the 2-seeded Arizona Wildcats. Since 1985, the record of Ivy School teams in the tournament was only 8-34 before yesterday's win. After Princeton's win, only 0.12% of brackets remained perfect. Moving over to the professional level of basketball, the Brooklyn Nets hosted the Sacramento Kings Thursday night. The Nets lost by a score of 101-96. Swiftly moving over to hockey, the New York Rangers played the Pittsburgh Penguins, and the New Jersey Devils played the Tampa Bay Lightning, who they lost to Tuesday night. The Rangers won 4-2, and the Devils lost in a shootout by a score of 4-3. Wrapping up with some injury updates, New York Mets closer Edwin Diaz tore the patellar tendon in his right knee after closing out the win for Team Puerto Rico on Wednesday night. He's expected to miss the entire season for the Mets. Chicago Bulls guard Lonzo Ball is preparing to undergo a cartilage transplant on his left knee, his third surgery on this knee in just a year. He will most likely miss all of the 2023-2024 season. Ball has not played in an NBA game since January 2022. Happy St. Patty's Day, everyone. Back to you, Lara.
Geez, a lot of injuries.
I know. A
Crazy.
little bit of a sad ending there, but
Yeah, hopefully sending well wishes and a happy St. Patty's Day to the lads that are injured. And the lads that aren't injured and the lassies and the people. Because we embrace things here at WMSC. Guys, I'm on okay. Just to start off the show, I'm on a coffee detox. Yeah, me, Lara's on a coffee detox. Sorry, had to let y'all know about that
how long have
because
you been detoxing for?
5 days and it's been feeling like an eternity.
You're doing it. That's what
Yeah, that's true.
counts.
My gosh. Anyway, we're gonna get into some breaking news. So, according to the New York Times, food stamp cuts are rising and prices are rising, and they're affecting low-income families. Americans got a notice earlier this year about their food budgets getting cut and potentially by hundreds of dollars a month. According to the data released this week, grocery prices increased by 10%. Yeah, 10% over the past year. Some experts have warned that a hunger cliff could possibly be approaching, since so many Americans are going hungry and will most likely spike in the spring. Researchers at Northwestern University and the Jane Family Institute found that 18 states have food insecurity that rose more quickly than the states that kept the benefits. Since the Biden administration separately increased food stamps in 2021, they will still be higher than what they were before the pandemic. Again, some really heartbreaking news because we see so many Americans struggling each day, and the rise of inflation keeps going up, and it's keep going up. So we might hit a recession soon. It's very well possible. And groceries to be spiking by 10%, I feel like that's all we talk about nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh.
Wait, now I'm not an expert, but what qualifies as a recession? Because I thought we'd been in a recession for like a few years now.
Well,
It's
I mean,
felt like it at least. I don't know. I'm not
Mhm.
like I'm actually asking. Like I don't.
it's okay. We're going to find out
Yeah.
right
I'm
now.
gonna do some digging.
Research.
So a sustained period of weak or negative growth, that's slope. Hold on. It's an increase in unemployment, a drop in the stock market, and a dip in the housing market. Well, we
Oh,
haven't
okay.
seen a dip in the housing market as far as I know.
Yeah,
But
no, I don't think so.
we've seen the spike of
other ones.
houses rise. So I think that's like the
Oh,
last
no.
thing that we're almost waiting on.
Oh, no.
Because the stock market's been a little funky recently, and we all know that. But definitely an increase in unemployment. I remember reading that the Biden administration added 300,000 jobs. Don't quote me on that, but I remember reading something.
Yeah,
I think
it was
something.
a
I
AP
lot.
think
News.
saw that too. Yeah.
So I mean, it's like they're not doing nothing about it. Because it's not like they're like sitting there twiddling their thumbs, like, oh, what are we gonna do? Like he's trying,
They're
but like
trying to
it's
put action.
it's
can tell.
not-
It's just not.
it's not enough.
Yeah, we need more.
Unfortunately, in some things, there's only so much you can do. Like, I'm not a government person, so I'm not gonna say like, oh, whatever. But I don't
Mhm.
know.
A
It says that
sig-
we're not currently in a recession, but by the end of the year, they predict us to be.
Oh boy.
So
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I kind of fear for the future, like our futures especially,
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
as like college kids, because we're going into the workforce and we're going into the world, but we're seeing so many jobs getting cut. Like, what's gonna happen by the time I know Nicole and Danny are freshmen. Like by the
Yeah,
time like you
freshmen.
guys by the time you guys get out of college, we have no
There's not gonna be
idea.
anything left.
That's the
I
thing,
know.
and that's what's really scary.
Yeah.
It's like all these jobs that are being cut now. It's like where there's no room for us. It's like where are we gonna
Yeah.
go? What are we gonna do? And it's scary to think about.
Yeah, no, last week I remember also reading that SiriusXM laid off
I saw that.
8% of their company, which is about
Jeez.
300,000 people. And
Yeah.
it's heartbreaking to hear because all these people are losing their jobs. I mean, I'm not sure who specifically lost their job, whether they were newer or people that have been there for a while, but it's so
Either way,
heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Imagine for somebody who's, I don't know, maybe 56 years old, that's the only company they worked for, not just Sirius, but like any other company.
Yeah.
That's the only company they worked for, and they're just got laid off. And it's just like,
Yeah.
And then it's like, what do you
That's
do
un-
now?
yeah.
You gotta like.
it's
It's
such
just really hard.
it's such
Yeah.
an unfortunate incident for everybody. Like, it's not just the older people or the people our age or the people like in between getting affected.
Everyone's getting the short end of the stick with us.
It is. And listen, the recession, I don't know. I really don't know. It's really concerning.
It is like I genuinely am like afraid for like what's gonna happen in the future, and even like it's not even like Pacific Industries. It's like all industries are going through this, and it's like actually really scary because it's like, how are we gonna
Yeah.
like I'm getting a college education right now. What's gonna happen in 4 years when I graduate?
None of that. How do you expect people to live? Like, people are literally going
Yeah.
hungry, and it's honestly so heartbreaking to hear. And it's really concerning. It's really frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope something is going to get turned around. I feel like we say that a lot here on the show, like, oh, we hope something gets better. Yeah, well, like, I seriously really
But
hope something
genuinely,
gets
like,
better.
We gotta
taking
stop. We're jinxing it.
actions.
We gotta stop saying it. We see it.
That's fair.
You have to manifest it.
Yeah. The manifesting no recession this year.
Oh my, yeah, I'll do my little pillow method.
Little pillow method.
Yeah.
Little note. Write it
Pillow-
down.
Pillow method is when you write like a manifestation 3 times and you put it under your pillow, then you sleep and think about it.
Yeah.
So pillow method. But we have some more news. So deputies face second-degree murder charges for the death of Irvo Oteo. A Black Virginia man was handcuffed and shackled, being pinned to the ground in a video from a state mental hospital. Irvo and Oteo's family spoke at a news conference explaining that the brutal treatment that he was subject to. The U.S. Department of Justice said Oteo's constitutional rights were clearly violated. His mother said, quote, "What I saw today was heartbreaking, America. It was disturbing. It was traumatic. My son was tortured." This case follows the fatal beating of Tyree Nichols in Memphis, Tennessee, and the killing of George Floyd in the police custody of Minneapolis. Ben Crump, who represented Floyd's family, is now working with Antoneos. He states and said, quote, "It is truly shocking that nearly 3 years after the killing of George Floyd by police, another family is grieving a loved one who allegedly died in the near exact same matter, being pinned down by police for 12 agonizing minutes." The video footage has not been publicly released, but local news outlets have reported that Antoneos was smothered to death. Additional charges against hospital employees are being held without bond. It was not clear if they had attorneys who could speak on their behalf. And moving right on, we can go right into our next story.
First Republic Bank is saved. A group of 11 lenders from some of the biggest banks in the U.S. will deposit $30 billion in an effort to rescue the First Republic Bank. Following the collapse of the Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank, the lenders have confidence in this small-sized bank. The lenders want to help banks serve their customers and communities. However, many customers from First Republic still move their money to larger rivals in response from the collapse of the other 2 banks. Fitch Ratings and S&P Global Ratings downgraded First Republic's credit rating. They said, and quote, "The bank's focus on wealthy and financially sophisticated customers in select urban coastal markets in the U.S. has led to a high proportion of uninsured deposits." The agency suggested it is likely that the customers would take their money elsewhere if the lender were to find itself under more pressure.
Man, it was actually quite interesting.
This is how the recession gets started.
It was quite interesting just watch like the Silicon Valley Bank pretty much collapse almost.
Mm.
And just the way that happened, it's weird. It's just really weird how one bank is kind of being saved, but we don't know what's going on with the Silicon Valley
We don't know
Bank.
what's going on with the others,
Yeah.
and they're all small banks, and it's just
Well,
it's
Silicon Valley Bank is a bank for small businesses
Yeah.
and things like that. So not anything really for personal people. It's very much for businesses.
Mm.
And it sounds like First Republic Bank is almost the same thing. But what happened was people freak out and they take out their money and they're like, well, what happened? And it's just really interesting. Hopefully the other banks fine and dandy soon. It's just recession. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I have no words. So we're gonna move right on into I can't believe I'm reporting this right now. But Border Patrol speaks on the quote unquote explosive object. The chief of the U.S. Border Patrol fact-checked Marjorie Taylor Greene after her claims that agents found an explosive near the southern border. Greene highlighted her claim in a tweet with a picture of an alleged object, accusing the quote cartel of quote murdering Americans every day through drugs and crime. This claimed explosive object was actually found to be a ball of sand, which was tweeted by Bill Mungan, a Fox News national correspondent. Raul Ortiz, the Border Patrol chief, tweeted in response saying, quote, leadership was notified that agents found a duct-taped ball filled with sand that wasn't deemed a threat to agents or the public. Greene did not back down from saying this was that unarmed Border Patrol agents told her otherwise. Last month, she accused the government of 6 billion people allegedly crossed in the U.S. She updated that number to her 6 million, which is still uncertain. I'm sorry.
How is she still
A
in
ball of
power?
sand?
Who keeps voting for her? Like, I'm sorry, but like,
it just seems like she's petty. Like that's what I was getting. I was getting petty vibes from this. Like she just did not want to stand her. Like she just didn't want to refuse what she was thinking, and all this happened. Like what?
Okay, you guys are gonna hate me for this. So you have any of you played Super Mario Bros. Wii? Like
Mhm.
yeah,
I
not in a
possibly
while,
have.
but yeah,
When
yeah.
I was younger.
I just
classic game, yeah.
yeah, but like in like World 2, it's like the desert world.
Mm-hmm.
Never liked the desert worlds, but yeah.
Yeah, I could just imagine Marjorie Taylor Greene tweeting while it's like
This is like the most oddly specific thing I think I've ever heard.
that was such a great impression.
Thank you. I tried. But yeah, no, she's one of the little turtles, the Koopa Troopas. That's the vibe.
gosh.
That's the vibe right
Yeah,
now.
I can see it.
Yeah. Does that make like Bowser like Trump, I
Yeah.
guess?
I think so.
Are we assigning Koopa Troopas to like
Yeah.
members of the Republican Party?
Mitch McConnell is dry bones, obviously.
Wow, that one really honestly, you couldn't tell, but that one really cracked me up. Apparently he's out of the he's going to rehab
okay.
for falling, so that's unfortunate. But
Oh my god.
that's unfortunate that he fell, you guys. Listen,
Yeah.
I mean, he's okay. He's like the lesser of the evils, I think, low key.
He's just complicit. That's his problem.
Yeah.
He's just yeah.
So like like the yassified turtle. Yeah, like the pink one. I don't know. That's giving like Ivanka Trump. How did we get here? I'm
I
sorry.
don't know.
Like
You
y'all
started
don't,
with the Super Mario
It
Bros.
always relates to Mario.
you guys don't
Yeah.
stop me.
No, this is
Is this the normal day on
We just
the
love
Yeah.
talking about Mario.
We
we
do.
love the little side
It's never
quests.
a Friday buzz. We don't talk about Mario.
Yeah, no,
That's
it always
funny.
comes up
It
somehow.
always somehow comes up.
Mhm.
It really does. Like y'all really don't stop me on that. You're just listening like, okay, Lara. I'm like, okay, that's cool, I guess. Like no, but okay, back to the ball of sand. I'm so I
Ball
can't
of
even I can't even believe I have to say back to the ball of sand. Are you kidding me? And she's like, it's explosive. No babes. No
Duct tape
babes.
ball.
A duct tape ball of sand.
I want like a photo of it. Like
There is. I
think
saw the
I can see
picture
that.
of it. Yeah.
Like how to get there was like
It's just like what?
it's like a trick.
God,
They playing a
I'm
prank. Like what's going on?
I it's
It's a
a
little bit silly.
ball. It's a
literally like
But it had to get there somehow.
like I want to know. There's no way it looks like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's
okay,
literally-
so I'm gonna try to describe it to you. It's literally a ball
Of sand.
duct taped with gray duct tape,
yeah.
and it literally like is it filled with sand? Like I want to
That's
know
what it
what's
sounds like.
in
It
it.
might be because if it's a ball of sand.
You know those like videos on I'm gonna get really specific again. So you know those videos on Instagram
I know
like,
exactly what she's
where like they cut an object and like it's cake on the inside.
Is it cake on Netflix?
So like, hey, is the odd object of sand from the border just cake?
Imagine
actually
them
cake.
Is it cake?
I want to see this on. Is this cake?
I love the picture that like propped it up like with nice little background of like the truck or whatever that is.
It does. Like it has a little handle on it
Yeah.
too. Looks
Kinda
like
cute.
we should name it. Fred.
Fernando. Oh,
Fernando. That's a
Fred
good one.
works too.
I like Fred.
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 Fernando, but
Fred
Fred for short. Fernando like the ABBA song. I wonder if we have that in next gen. I don't
That-
think we do.
No.
I don't think we
The
do.
aux.
Oh, I want to play it so bad. Oh my gosh, we have it. All right, we're gonna take a short break here on the Morning Buzz. We're gonna play some ABBA, and this is the one, the only Fernando.
So
Might we cross the Rio Grande? I can see it in your eyes. I'm proud you were to fight for freedom in this land.
Welcome back to the Morning Buzz. I can't believe I just played that after reporting about a ball of sand.
all sand.
Ball of
Ball of
sand.
sand. I have no words. But we have we have more news
We
for
do have
you.
some more news.
We have more news?
Oh,
So
when don't we have more
we
news?
always have.
We're a
more
news show, Danny.
It's true.
What? I'm just kidding.
Anyway.
Alrighty then.
All right. Dead dolphin washed ashore at a Monmouth County marina. Unfortunately, this marks the sixth dolphin to be found dead at a New Jersey beach. The dolphin was found at the Leonardo State Marina, located on the banks of the Sandy Hook Bay in Middletown. The Middletown mayor, Tony Perry, said the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection was alerted since the marina is owned by the state. Since mid-February, 3 dolphins in Sandy Hook, one in Atlantic Highlands and Avalon, have been washed ashore. Although the one in Atlantic Highlands was found alive, it was later euthanized. Additionally, 11 dead whales have been washed ashore on the New York-New Jersey coastline. The mayors and state legislators believe that offshore wind work could be the result of this. However, the DEP disagrees with that since there's no evidence that offshore wind activities could cause whale mortality. The DEP raises concerns about ocean temperatures due to the fact of human-caused climate change.
So me and Nicole actually did an interview with the director of Safe Coastal Wildlife, which will be airing next week. And a little sneak peek, we talked about whales washing
Yeah.
up on Jersey Shore. I mean, still a mammal washing up on the Jersey Shore is very sad and unfortunate news. But what specifically we were talking about is how ships are really almost the leading cause of this happening because they're going so fast. And it's just really heartbreaking news to hear. And I hope that something is going to be done about this and that the right research will show people why this is happening and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I think
anyway,
it's kind of hard to figure that out though. Like you can't control ships and animals going in the way of ships.
it really
It's
is.
just
Mhm.
heartbreaking, like these poor animals, we don't want them dead.
Yeah.
We want to take action again. It's just not easy. It takes time.
Yeah, it's
It
tough to do things in
does.
the
It's not
water
gonna happen
too.
overnight.
Yeah, in the water. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was also saying a lot of people like to blame offshore winds, which is a renewable kind of energy source in the oceans, but he's like, there's not enough research that
They need more evidence.
they do need more evidence. There needs to be more research about it, and then we'll see if that's a factor. But as of right now, they got nothing really about that.
Are offshore winds like the wind turbines in the water?
I think so.
Okay.
But happy Women's History Month. Will Hillary Clinton is going to be speaking at Women's History Month celebration. So that's the weirdest segue I think I've done.
That would,
Yeah. What?
We go from that to
Women are women
Women
are marine biologists.
Yeah, they are.
absolutely.
Slay.
We love that.
But Hillary Clinton has announced to be a keynote speaker for the 12th annual Evangelina Mendez Women's History Month celebration here at Montclair State University. U.S. Senator Bob Menendez created this celebration and awards ceremony in order to tribute his late mother. The awards acknowledge New Jersey women who have made accomplishments in the government, education, the arts, and many more fields. Clinton has proved much service to our country. This includes her being the 67th, I have dyscalculus sometimes, the 67th U.S. Secretary of State from 2009 to 2013 in President Barack Obama's administration. For us to be like having a celebration like this at school is something really special.
I just can't believe Hillary Clinton is coming to Montclair State University.
It's weird. Governor Murphy was
Yeah.
here a
It's
few
really
weeks ago.
crazy.
Yeah, it is, and it's very exciting. I want to know more about these awards, like who's allowed to go, because I
would go.
would love to
Oh,
do
it
some
says that
live
it's
coverage.
free and open to the public.
That's a slay.
It's on March 26th.
Did
That's-
Montclair announce it though, like to us?
No, I don't think the school
No.
announced it, but at the
They-
bottom of the article, it says this year's event, which is free and open to the
Mm-hmm.
public, will feature awards to 5 New Jersey women and
love-
other performances and stuff.
Yeah, this article is from Montclair Local News, which is a local newspaper website,
They're
news
probably
station.
gonna send out like that email
Mhm.
they did when Kamala Harris came about like certain rules are gonna be like blocked.
Yeah, so what I'm hearing is more traffic.
Oh boy.
More traffic.
More traffic.
Fix Valley Road.
Less parking.
You guys know, and for those who don't know, I got a bone to pick. Yep, I said it. That's my saying. I got a bone to pick with the parking. And my poor mom. Shout out to my mom. She's probably listening. She's like, "Why do you complain about the parking so much?" I'm like, "Ma, you would understand.
It's bad.
You would understand if you drove here once on a Tuesday at like 10:30."
Yeah, as someone who doesn't
11.
drive, it's awful.
Yeah, I don't even drive on this campus, and just seeing it, I'm glad I don't.
Mhm. Yeah.
But like, I hope that everything is planned accordingly and they let us know, because I'm sorry, it's March 17th. Where's
Yeah,
that email?
9 days away.
Yeah,
They're literally gonna tell us the day of.
yeah.
They're literally like,
Like, don't
I
forget,
wouldn't be
guys, 30
surprised.
minutes. Hillary Clinton's gonna be here.
they'll be like, "Oh, surprise!" And I'm just like, "Well, why didn't you let me know sooner?" I don't know. I'm finding out from somebody else,
Exactly. We're finding out on the morning buzz.
which is my favorite way to consume news, actually.
Honestly,
Exactly.
though.
It really is.
But no, seriously, we're gonna find out like 2 days before it
And
actually
are
happens.
Yeah, I
we really-
guarantee it.
What? Oh
Ruby-
my goodness.
Whoa, Hillary Clinton, that's
No
awesome.
way.
I had no idea. What? But if you listen to the morning buzz,
Yeah.
wink,
If you're
wink.
listening to the morning buzz.
Listen to the morning buzz, you would have
get
heard about
the-
this.
Heard it here
Oh, I like
first.
Not a call to
Exactly.
action, but listen to morning buzz.
Gets the worm.
That really, I have that quote in our script. at the
Yeah.
top.
It really is so true.
I've
I
never
know.
gotten any worms though, even though I'm sometimes the first one. So
Yeah.
I think there's some false advertising going on.
You know what? Okay, fine. You know what? Maybe I'll try to find some gummy worms.
Mm.
But that's only if you do your homework. I gave homework
Yeah, that's
to
true.
Dan-
I still haven't done that.
You see what
I-
Lyra does for you, Danny?
Do for like
I gave Danny homework. That's like a joke here we have on the buzz. I give the freshman homework because I think
Yeah.
it's funny.
you gave me homework to listen to emo music and I never did.
Yeah, you never did. I also never made you a playlist, so that's on me.
Yeah, that's on you too.
But
Teacher has to
Nicole's
do
just
her
blaming
work.
it all on Lara.
Yeah, like you didn't give me the playlist. Sorry.
but you could have done your research.
Mm,
Yeah,
This is the best Spotify playlist, like best emo songs, and just gone off that.
that's so true.
true.
Just listen to a single Panic at the Disco greatest hits.
I'll
Ugh,
look into
they
it.
don't
Rest in
have-
peace, Panic at the Disco.
Should have did that during spring break. I had more time. I wasn't thinking.
SMH. I usually play music when we walk to the station in the morning. We all walk together because that's cute. But the point is, Danny's homework for this week. I saw him
This
editing.
week or just in general?
Yes,
Oh, you're giving me more homework.
Oh.
Okay.
I saw him
Add
editing.
it up.
I saw him editing with Final Cut Pro.
Yeah.
You see where this
And
is
what
going?
about it?
Yeah. Well, the standard in the industry is Adobe Premiere.
Well, you know what? Maybe the school should give it to us for free then. How about
That's
that?
very
you know
true.
what? Maybe we'll ask
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton if we
Hillary.
get Adobe Premiere.
How to give us Creative Cloud for free.
Give me creative.
For life.
Please, I need creative.
Hillary.
Please, we're comm majors and we don't get
Literally, my high school had
Mine did too.
got it for free. They forgot to get rid of it when I graduated, so I had it. I've had it for most of the year, and then they got rid of it like a month ago, and now I just
Yeah.
don't have access to it anymore, which is very unfortunate because I had something I was working on in After Effects. But oh well.
Me too. But we have more Montclair
We
State
do have
news.
more
That's,
Montclair State news.
that's not Adobe Creative Cloud.
exactly.
Grr.
But guess what? The
Grr.
School of Business at MSU launches new online real estate development certificate.
Hey yo.
It is a 4-core certificate program that can be finished in as little as 6 months. It consists of 9 credits and can be pursued in Montclair's new MBA concentration in real estate development. The program will prepare students to coordinate and facilitate commercial real estate development projects. The courses include materials such as real estate law, real estate financing, capital markets, and more. Joseph Nicholson, the program coordinator and associate professor of accounting and finance, said, and quote, "In today's competitive market, this certificate will give you a significant advantage as a job candidate by showing employers you are a valuable asset to the development firm from day one."
Slay.
Just slay. I saw
Slay
it
indeed.
last night when
Slay.
Lara sent it to me, and I was like, "Oh no way!"
I did, but I'm kind of surprised they haven't done something like this already.
Yeah, honestly,
This-
me
yeah.
too.
This does seem like the kind of thing that would be like kind of a no-brainer for
because I think
Yeah.
they have it. It just hasn't been offered online.
Yeah.
But something really cool, I think, you know what, guys? I think my homework is to do the MSU course program to get a real estate license, and I'm going to be on the new season of Selling Sunset.
Oh,
I love it.
I love that.
I want to see you on that
Yeah, no.
HGTV.
Thank
We
you.
watch that all the time.
Thank you. Okay. So this has nothing to do with the story, but it has to do with houses. So I
Houses, okay.
found a loophole. I've been playing The Sims 4 over break, and I've done nothing but build houses. And it makes me so happy.
Okay, Lara.
maybe
that's-
it's their calling.
That's true.
But that's literally me. Like I spend more time decorating the houses than like playing.
I'm literally the same way. Like, I'm sorry. I don't care about the gameplay. Just give me cute furniture and I will do whatever I want.
Yeah.
I've been working. Okay, so the law I've been working on.
Oh, she's going on and on.
The law I've been working on, it's like a desert, it's like the desert world. I think it's called Oasis Springs, and I have like little like
Oh wait, that sounds so pretty.
I have-
like Oasis Springs.
I have
Ooh.
like 4 micro homes on it, and it's just so cute. Like they're like tiny houses. Yeah, I've also been watching a lot of Sims YouTubers.
Oh, The Sims play.
Yeah,
Does
yeah.
Matt Pat play Sims?
No, MatPat. Oh, for those who don't know who MatPat is, he's a YouTuber. He runs a channel called Game Theory, and he's also the love of my life. But let's not talk about it. Yeah, MatPat. I beg, I plead, Sims, and that's just a theory, a Sims theory. But you know what else is a theory? Chat GPT.
Oh,
Yay!
That's a theory?
I mean, it's a theory that it could possibly be the next big thing.
Yeah.
Which, you know what, I
mean,
think it
I
is.
think it is the next big
think, yeah.
thing in the technological world.
Which is really unfortunate because it grinds my gears
It's
for some
just-
reason. Because I have my opinions about it, but we'll get to the actual story. So we'll do the standardized reporting. I promise. So professors from MSU, right here, Montclair State University, speak on their new teaching methods to use AI. Professors all over the world, particularly at Montclair State, are trying to find new ways to teach students since the rise of the artificial intelligence is increasing. ChatGPT has the ability to create college essays, marriage proposals, business letters, song lyrics, and news stories. Tara George, an associate professor of the School of Communication and Media, said, quote, "It's such a new technology and I'm still thinking it through in terms of how to handle it, how to introduce it, when to introduce it, and what to teach them and what not to teach them." George did an experiment where students in her intro to journalism class were assigned to use the bot on how to write a news story. Her students have been featured on a recent NBC New York news segment. George and her students noticed how the bot can create news stories in the same way that her students are trying to learn the course. The bot also raises concerns for creating fake news. Ronald Brooks Jr., a writing studies associate professor, explains how professors should make it really clear that students not to use the bot. However, this new technology is going to appear in the new working world, so it might be beneficial to teach students on how to use it. Brooks added that the professors should create writing assignments that have a personal connection to students, so they can have a motivation to write and not to cheat. All right.
Honestly, I feel like making the writing more personal anyway would be a good, like, because it makes you actually want to write stuff.
Definitely.
Anyway, like I feel like that should just be kind of a no-brainer
Mhm.
regardless.
For like even without AI, I do like to write, but when I'm writing about something personal stuff or something that I have an interest in, I definitely have more motivation than writing about something that I have no interest in.
Yeah.
Especially students who don't even like writing and they are forced to write in like a writing class. You know, a lot of them are going to cheat, and now that we have this AI, they're going to use it.
Listen, I have my opinions about it, and I'm actually really scared that this AI is going to replace a lot of jobs,
Yeah.
especially in broadcasting and editorial, which is something that I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like really, really concerning for me. It's like, again, like we were talking about with inflation and recessions, we don't know what the world's gonna look like by the time this is almost, I don't know, at its peak, I want to say, or even just the rise, because look, it's rising right now, and this is what's happening. And you know what? I'm getting like a funky feeling. My intuition's like, I don't know about this one, y'all. So I just have a really bad feeling about it,
Scary. For
It
sure.
is.
Mhm.
especially with all the job cuts.
Mhm.
Yeah, just all the job cuts in general, plus this, like it's really scary to think about.
There was a article from BuzzFeed a while ago. We reported on the Buzz that they reported that a lot of their articles have been writing with AI.
Why is it
It's
something you would admit? Also, by the way.
It's BuzzFeed.
Yeah.
But it's
Really?
like you're taking people's jobs away by this new technology. And yes, like there are times where it can be beneficial. Like they're saying how they should be teaching students how to use it now because it's going to be in the working world. But it's like, how are we going to use that in the working world? Like, I don't want to be plagiarizing how to write things. Like,
I know. If
want
you're
to
like a journalist, you want to do things from the heart. You don't want to,
Exactly.
just type it into a thing and
It-
call it a day.
That's the difference
Mhm.
between a human and a robot. A
If-
robot doesn't have a heart.
It feels like a cop out. Like, I'm gonna be so honest. It feels like a cop out. And I'm glad that like our professors here, like I'm really thankful we have great professors here. And I'm glad they're like, hey, let's try to learn how to use this thing and how to navigate it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Also, hold up. You said that you can use it to write marriage proposals?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
Ridiculous.
Why would
That
you
should
use
come from the
why
heart?
would you use an AI to do that?
people, okay, here's my theory, and this is a Buzz theory. I just feel like this was made because people are just lazy.
Yes.
Like, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Are you
Honestly.
too lazy to write something? Especially your marriage proposal?
No, that's pretty big. to
Listen.
One of the most
not-
important moments of your life.
Yeah.
Like, let's say like I'm engaged, whatever, and my spouse writes the proposals from a chat AI. I'm gonna be like, it's either gonna be ending in
You deserve better.
Yeah, it's either gonna be ending there's the
Mhm.
door,
You could
or
do better.
a very serious conversation. You know what? I'm leaning more towards the door because I'm sorry, gonna go marry that AI because it has sweeter
Yes.
words than you do. But
Yeah. What the heck? That's crazy.
that's my rant today. Ugh, sorry, it grinds my gears. That specifically. I mean, everything else I'm just scared about.
No, it's scary.
But okay. I actually want to like make one more point, and then we'll go to like a very short break. Let's think about it. Do you know tolls on the highways?
Yes.
You know, Easy Pass.
Yeah.
That got rid of a lot of jobs.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think what else. I remember like even just like self-checkout in stores.
Amazon Fresh.
Amazon.
Yeah, they have that grocery store that you literally just grab your stuff and walk out.
Yeah, and you know what? We're sitting here like, why are there so many jobs? Like, why are so many people getting laid off? Why isn't there work? Hello, let's look at the world.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Yeah.
do some math here. I'm not good at math, but let's do some math here. It's infuriating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's really infuriating. We're gonna go to a really short break, and then we're gonna be right back with some St. Patty's Day festivities. So stay tuned if you want.
Wake up and text. Text
Ugh.
and eat.
So I don't like.
Text and catch the bus.
I'm sure they could.
Text and miss your stop.
Wait.
Text and be late to work.
Sorry, I'm late.
Text and work. Text and pretend to work. Text and act surprised when someone calls you out for not working.
Who, me?
Text and meet up with a friend you haven't seen in forever.
Hi.
Oh, hey.
Text and complain that they're on their phone the whole time. Text and listen to them complain that you're on your phone the whole time. Text and whatever. But when you get behind the wheel, give your phone to a passenger. Put it in the glove box. Just don't text and drive.
Right now.
Visit stoptextstoprex.org. A public service announcement brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Bird up.
Team Rocky is our mascot group on campus, made up of a bunch of different student leaders, both Rocky and handlers. And our main goal is to spread Red Hook pride, positive vibes, and just make people smile
Oh,
on
that's-
campus,
okay,
off
that's
campus,
good.
and through our social media presence.
Oh,
You can
no.
follow along with Rocky on all platforms, Instagram, Twitter,
Oh.
TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, you name it. You can also follow Rocky on YouTube at Red Hawk Life to follow along with some really fun videos, including but not limited to Rocky on the Street.
It's awful anything.
Guys, you're listening to the Same Smokers, and you're now tuned in to 90.3 WMSD.
But I will have to say, I did
Wait,
go
are
back
we
on my word.
doing
I'm
an
sorry.
interview
I'm sorry.
You
went back on your word? What word?
I chose Rowlett as my surname.
You
we're interviewing the
lied
real
to
Rocky the
me.
Red
I'll
Hawk?
tell you
I'm
about it later.
sorry, okay?
You didn't.
Just I saw the Rowlett's
We'll get there.
face and it was like,
the real Rocky the Red Hawk?
10 seconds.
Betrayal.
I'm so,
I've been hoodwinked, backstabbed.
Tune in to WMSC 90.3 every Friday at 6 for more Joe Two Ways About It.
Sorry,
What?
they said hoodwinked in in our lovely little showmo for Joe Two Ways About It. And that little lovely soundbite of that's from Hoodwinked,
Movie?
the movie. Yeah.
Wow.
Listen, I'm not
that
proud of
brings
it.
back memories.
I'm not proud of it. But we have some festivities to get to.
We do have some festivities to get to.
Some people are wearing green. Actually, most people are wearing green in
Three of
studio.
us right now are green.
I am
What's
not-
going
I am
on
not
with
wearing
Danny and Lara. They didn't want to get into
Didn't pass the vibe.
Exactly.
Irish, I'm not even
We
wearing
all
green.
would have matched today.
You know what? You know what?
What?
All of my green clothes are my summer clothes.
It's gonna be 60 today.
Yeah.
Did it? Is that summer weather?
On some parts of the world,
It's like
probably.
spring weather. All right. Well, anyways, we have a question. What is St. Patrick's Day and why do we celebrate it and why do we wear green? So, this is what to know. St. Patrick's Day in America may be seen as a pot of gold on the calendar. Could be a chance to wear green while swigging jade beer, or it could be sharing for an ounce of Irish ancestry with the same tendency so you would a four-leaf clover. But as the experts tell it, the day that originated in America is a prideful one for Irish and Irish Americans, one where their heritage is celebrated. USA Today has turned to Elizabeth Stack, Executive Director of Albany's Irish American Heritage Museum, and Brian Witt, the Cultural Exhibits Coordinator for Milwaukee Irish Fest. St. Patrick is the patron saint of Ireland, brought to the Emerald Isle when he was kidnapped and enslaved. Though he eventually escaped, he returned and advanced Christianity throughout the island. He is celebrated on March 17th, the day he is believed to have died.
Fun fact:
Wow.
Saint Patrick might not even be Irish.
OMG.
Oh my gosh. He's believed to be born in Britain in 306. Stack says alcohol. You know, I think we're all aware that drinking is a very known thing for St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
But Stack says alcohol was not really much a part of the St. Patrick's Day celebrations in Ireland until recently. Another fun fact, St. Patrick is tied to the color blue. So why do we see people wearing green, especially in studio today, except for me and Danny? Wait, explain that.
I'm wearing blue. Maybe I'm more festive than
Oh.
everyone else.
I'm not.
Mm,
I'm no. You're canceled.
Good try though.
Yeah, that actually was pretty good.
yeah.
Witt explains, quote, the Irish Americans would wear the green as a reminder that they were nationalists first and foremost. The colors of the Irish flag are green, white, and orange. The green symbolizes the Irish nationalism, the orange symbolizes the Orangemen of the North, and while white symbolizing peace. Stack mentions the mythical belief that green is to be worn to, quote, make you invisible to leprechauns, which says that originated in America. And yes, the food, one of the best parts about any holiday, I think.
It's true.
Yeah, definitely.
So USA Today asked what they usually eat in Ireland, and Stack said, quote, we eat bacon and cabbage, not corned beef and cabbage. So
Ooh.
debunked.
The Pope actually put out a pass today for us to eat meat.
I heard about that.
Nice.
Pope Francis, slay.
Amen.
But yeah, I'm not doing much, but I started watching Dairy Girls on Netflix, which is actually really hilarious.
There we go.
I never
Yeah.
heard of that.
It's
Like dairy, like the milk and cheese.
no, like Dairy, like DERRY.
Okay.
Oh.
Like
okay.
the town in every Stephen King book.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it's
Oh,
about?
yeah.
Or, like,
No, it's about like these like Irish schoolgirls.
oh,
It's
Oh,
actually
like-
kind of funny. I'm gonna be honest. But
That's cool.
happy St. Patrick's Day to those who are celebrating, to those who are not celebrating. An excuse to wear a beautiful green.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's the best
Lara.
part.
or blue,
Is my home?
Oh.
or blue. Apparently,
So festive.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm more festive actually.
Yeah.
Let's not add the more.
Nicole, don't say yeah.
Yeah,
You
Nicole's on
sound
my
more
side.
festive than us.
Nicole's with me.
Listen.
Listen, I mean the blue is a little bit of a stretch there,
It
my
is.
guy. But A for
Is
effort.
it? The-
But Lara's
Yeah.
wearing black.
yeah, you're. I think
So
you're.
that's
Yeah.
like
Lara's in
Off.
the wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can we?
you-
Yeah, can we all
you
agree that,
are.
that
I
Lara is
think
the
you
least
should
festive?
punish.
Okay.
Face your consequences. This is ridiculous.
For those of you who are not viewing, who are just listening to us, I'm currently taking off my black and white flannel, and I'm currently putting on my blue denim jacket.
All right.
Hey,
Not
look,
the
So
now
you're
we've
on
got
Disney's side.
now we've got the real Irish and the fake Irish nationalists.
All right, so I just give me some slack.
Starting the
Because
Irish
now-
Civil War.
Now I'm wearing some blue, so which is politically correct.
You know what? I think I need to go in the shadow room because that's where I belong. Because I'm wearing green and you two are wearing blue.
Okay, go.
I don't think I belong
Okay,
here
go.
right now.
If this is what separates us, yeah, then go.
Why, Lara? You're so quick to let her go. You're like, go.
Go. No, I'm just kidding.
Sounds like you're the leprechaun.
Mm.
Yeah, surprise
No,
me.
because
Nicole, come over the rainbow to the pot of gold in the shadow room.
I need to go somewhere over the rainbow.
Okay, Dorothy. We are gonna go right into our film fry. Yay!
So the Oscars happened. The Oscars happened on Sunday. Anyone watch?
I did.
Sort of.
I saw the
Watch
memes.
some clips.
Okay.
I
So
love
we got some lovely
'Cause I was-
cameos.
And I was coming home.
Hold up. Let's back up.
From-
Let's back up. I love
Back
what
up.
Mina said. I saw the memes.
Yeah, what?
Yes.
I was
That's
gonna
really
address it.
I
Yeah,
wait
what
for.
memes did you see? Because honestly, this was the most unembarrassing Oscars we've had in like 7 years.
You'd be surprised. I think okay, it's the memes that are like because I feel like I'm part of that like group of people that find random things funny and like it's not
Fair.
funny. Like I'll be looking at somebody and be like, why are they looking like that? Like that's so
Fair.
suspicious.
I saw mostly like heartwarming videos. It wasn't really
Yeah.
anything
Yeah.
Same.
worthy.
Yeah.
Except for I see Danny has written in his segment Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, we had a cameo from Cocaine Bear
It was
in the Oscars.
it was quite unbearable.
Lara.
Yeah, does this mean Cocaine Bear Best Picture nominee for 2024 Oscars? Who knows? Biggest winner of the night was Everything Everywhere All at Once. I think everyone predicted that. Walked away with 7 wins, including Best Picture, Best Actress, Best Supporting Actress, Best Supporting Actor, Best Director and Original Screenplay. Some tear-jerking wins from Brendan Fraser for Best Actor for The Whale.
Yes.
Ki Hoi Kwan for Best Supporting Actor for Everything Everywhere. Really great speeches. Really happy for them. Well
Yes.
deserved. Some pretty big upsets. Also, Jamie Lee Curtis winning Supporting Actress makes
Oh,
0 sense
Okay.
because she was
And that's
easily
where
the
memes came in.
easily the weakest performance out of all 5 Supporting Actress nominees.
Like, does she deserve an Oscar? Yeah, but like for that role, I don't
Yeah,
think
that's
so.
what I was the only person I had an Oscar poll. I was one of the only people that predicted that because most people were like, "Oh, it's not going to go to her because she was like not that good."
You had
And
an
I'm like,
Oscar
they're going to
poll?
give it to her just because Jamie Lee Curtis.
Like you bet money.
No, we didn't
Oh.
bet much. We bet bragging rights.
Oh.
Yeah. I came in 3rd.
Slay. But no, I really thought it was gonna go to Angela Bassett.
Yeah.
I wanted it to
Yeah,
go to Carrie Condon or
Yeah.
someone that wasn't named Jamie Lee Curtis.
Here's the thing though, like I'm not surprised that Everything Everywhere won a lot, which you know what, cool, good for them. But I'm really not surprised because it's kind of like that artsy fartsy movie that like, you know what I mean? Like the Academy's like, ooh, like multi-dimensional kind of
Yeah.
Mhm.
type beat. So I'm not really like surprised.
Honestly, I predicted Banshees of Inisherin winning Best Picture just because it's like a more normal movie. Honestly.
That wasn't on my bingo card.
Yeah. That was on my bingo card and it cost me a lot of points. So that was why I slid into third.
That's why.
Yeah, other ones, All Quiet on the Western Front got a lot of nominations, got 4 wins, so second most. Big upset in score, which does not make any sense. It didn't have, the score was not that good. Should have gone to Babylon, because Babylon didn't get anything, but also kind of saw it coming since one of the first things Jimmy Kimmel said was, if you want to know how to lose $100 million on a movie, just ask the cast of Babylon. So, you know, all right. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say about that. Just kind of, you know, Jimmy Kimmel being the worst part of everything he's involved in.
But no, me and my family were watching it, and I think Babylon came up for something nominated.
Yeah.
And my mom's like, no one saw that.
Yeah.
And I went, what's that?
Yeah, that's the thing. You're not required to watch the nominees when you're voting in the Academy.
Yeah.
Like there's no requirement for it.
Because I know my dad's a SAG member, so he gets all the
Oh,
movies.
really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So yeah, shout out to my dad. So we got a bunch of movies. We've been doing it for a while, I think. But yeah, I think for SAG, does it require? I think it requires for you to watch the movies. So I guess not for the Academy.
Academy doesn't require. Yeah, they send out DVD screeners. I believe.
I'd like to shout out the
This is-
Academy. I'd like to shout out the Academy.
You like to shout out
Thank
the Academy?
you.
Other
thanks.
news. We have Quentin Tarantino has announced the title of his 10th and supposedly final movie. It's called The Movie Critic, which is theorized to be inspired by the life of Pauline Kael, or I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that like Kale. I don't know. Who is a film critic who passed away in 2001. He's been saying that this is going to be his last movie for like 15 years now. So we're going to see if this is going to be accurate. He's starting filming in the fall. So we'll see how that goes.
I have a feeling it's not going to be his last.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
me
he's
neither.
like one of those,
Me neither.
always says it.
He's
Me
just
neither.
that kind of guy
Yeah.
that's like, why stop now?
Yeah, honestly.
Keep going.
In TV news, The Last of Us ended on Sunday. Has been getting a very polarizing reception for the finale. Did anyone watch
But they're
it?
just going off the
It's-
video game. It's like, I mean, like, I don't know. People are like
I've never played the
surprised,
game.
but it's like the same thing happened in the game.
Yeah,
so
I've never. I feel like a lot of people I know I haven't played the game.
I
You know, me
mean,
and my room have been
the
watching.
games
Neither of
are
us have played the game.
fantastic.
I'm glad like they stayed pretty decently close to the games
Mhm.
because it really makes me mad when they make a movie or a TV show
Mhm.
out of a book or a video game and it's completely off. Percy Jackson.
Yeah, mhm.
Percy
Preach,
Jackson.
preach.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy they stayed very true to decently true to it.
Yeah,
But I mean, I don't know. I saw it coming. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. I saw it coming, and I'm still not happy about it. But we do have another season coming out. 2025 apparently is when season
Ooh.
2 comes
Wow.
out. So we'll see about that. Speaking of TV shows with Pedro Pascal, Mandalorian
Yes.
season 3's numbers are in for its debut, and it has been pretty underwhelming for what I think Disney was expecting.
I mean, yeah.
It is predicted that it was seen by about 1.5 million households in the first 48 hours of its debut, which is about 500,000 less than the debut of season 2, and is on par with Book of Boba Fett and Andor.
I love Pedro Pascal. Whose alarm just went? I'm sorry, Amina. That just rattled my soul.
PTSD.
8 a.m. Oh my gosh.
Thank you for
Oh my god. The hour. That actually was pretty helpful.
It worked out
But
well.
you're listening to the Morning Buzz here on 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair.
Yeah.
I'm in love with Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal's great.
Ooh.
Honestly, personally, haven't been liking season 3 that much. Honestly,
I didn't
I've
even
been
like
very
season
mixed.
2.
I liked season 1 and 2 a lot, and then season 3 has just not been entertaining
Season-
or interesting.
Season 2 was low key like a snooze for me.
Really
Yeah. I'm
interesting.
just kind of like,
Interesting.
yeah, I just got like, I have the worst attention span ever. So play that into account.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, yeah, the formula is kind of like the same, and it is kind of the same episode like every single time, though. Like they go to a place to get a thing, they need to do a task to get the thing. The thing is to go to another place, they go to the other, like it's kind of the same thing over and over.
But Pedro Pascal. Okay, shout out to our
And little,
Thurs-
little baby Yoda Grogu. We
No.
love that man.
shout out to our Thursday host Amanda Gediosi. She's also in love with Pedro Pascal, so she really understands me. but it is hour 2 of the morning buzz. I can't believe hour 1 flew by like that.
It really did.
That's
It
kind
really
of
flies when you're having fun.
I mean, its alarm really got us going, you know?
Really woke us up.
Really
This-
woke us up.
Amina's alarm is the need I needed to wake up because I am not caffeinated right now. I am drinking matcha.
I'm glad I could help.
Matcha.
Oh wait, you drank a green drink?
I did.
Oh, wait.
Oh, there we go.
green
There's your
juice.
festivity. Oh, now I'm the least festive.
You
Great.
made up for it.
Great.
The green's in your blood.
We
It's
made up for it,
good.
Tara.
I'm drinking a green drink. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. I'm looking at Danny right now. Danny has no side.
Nicole's got her arm
Side
crossed.
eye.
She's like side eye.
I'm standing up.
Do I have any
Side eye.
Bombastic
No, I don't.
side eye.
Side eye.
No.
It's a lot of blue.
Yeah.
A lot of blue.
Yeah. I'm being more authentically Irish.
Yeah, he's. he's a
I
different type.
guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not even
Makes
Irish.
My eyes pop. I
so
don't know.
Me
Not-
either. I'm not even Irish.
I'm not Irish. But it is hour 2 of the morning buzz. We have a lot of fun things upcoming for you. We're going to be hearing about the MSU sock thief, but don't be alarmed. It's
Yeah.
nothing we need to worry about. But there's a sock thief on the
There's-
loose.
Nicole,
Yeah.
better watch out while you sleep.
I know. Like this scared me. Wait, because okay. Well,
No,
wait.
go, you're gonna wait.
I'm gonna wait.
Okay. We're also going to be talking about Shazam. We're gonna be talking about some superheroes, and a woman stole a rug. But you're gonna have to hold. I'm gonna hold on to that one for you.
Just holds. Take a pause.
I
stay
love a
tuned.
good rug, especially. Actually, no.
Like-
There's bad rugs in The Sims, and if you just tuned in now, I had a whole rant about The Sims before.
Oh
where
my gosh.
yeah, I
think
love.
Are we gonna go back to that, Lara?
I'm almost done. I'm almost done with my third tiny house.
I love that.
Thank
For you,
you.
Lara.
Thank you. I want
I
my
could see
last
you
one.
on a show like Fixer Upper. Would you?
Am I the new Joanna Gaines?
Oh,
Step
I can see Lara with a sledgehammer just knocking down walls. Like, let's put up this here and
You know-
that there.
You know what? That'd be really therapeutic for me.
It's like a rage room.
Be like,
Yeah.
We get paid for it.
okay, you know what? I this career in broadcast and journalism has been great, but I think I'm gonna go fulfill my dream of being an
She's
interior.
currently
designer.
applying for the real estate development
real
certificate.
estate
Yeah.
at the School of Business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who am I kidding? That means I gotta do math. And if you know me,
I was in accounting.
if you know me personally, and if you know me like in general, I'm not good at math. But you know what we are good at here? Reporting. We're good at entertaining. But
That's true.
before we do any more, at least entertaining, we have a news update to get to. So Amina, the floor is yours.
It's me. I'm back again. In case you didn't know, I'm Amina Ali, and here is your news for today. So in national news, the U.S. State Department has approved Australia's request to buy up to 220 long-range Tomahawk cruise missiles to arm its Navy ships and the U.S. nuclear-powered submarines it agreed to buy this week. The deal will cost as much as 1.3 billion Australian dollars, which is equivalent to 895 million, including maintenance and logistical support. The acquisition is a part of the AUKUS deal between the U.S., Australia, and the United Kingdom, a three-way pact to share technology and resources to build a new fleet of nuclear-powered subs in the next 2 decades. And in state news, a man and his girlfriend were sentenced for their roles in the beating of her 3-year-old son and its cover-up that took place at a Morris County hotel 2 years ago. Eden Urbina, 29, had fatally beat the child while at the Oyo Hotel on Route 10 West in East Hanover. Urbina and Crystal Straw, 29, worked together to get him and his belongings out of the hotel, delete cell phone content, and told the boy's 5-year-old sibling not to speak about what had transpired. Urbina was sentenced to life in state prison without the possibility of parole, and Straw was sentenced to 18 years in state prison with 5 years of parole and eligibility. And in local news, the Montclair Vanguard Theater is now the recipient of one of the Michael Jordan and Jordan Brands community grants, an initiative of its Black community commitment. The program funds grassroots organizations that aim to better Black communities in the areas of economic justice, education, narrative change, and social justice. The Vanguard Theater was one of 48 organizations and the only one in New Jersey chosen to receive the grant. With the funds, Vanguard will be starting a program called the Illuminating New Voices Festival, where it will commission works by 10 emerging theater writers from marginalized communities. The festival will take place in May. And for your weather today, it is mostly cloudy with a slight chance of rain this afternoon. We have a high of 60 degrees and a low of 36. And this weekend will also be partly cloudy. Tomorrow we will have a high of 52 and a low of 34. Sunday we'll have a temperature drop with a high of 43 and a low of 28. And then Monday is the first day of spring.
Yay! Oh, I'm so excited
Hallelujah.
for spring. Oh, you can't say that during Lent. You're canceled, Ben.
Oops.
I'm just kidding.
Sorry, God.
That's okay. I'm just it's actually really funny.
You can't say that during. Is that even? That's not a rule.
Yes, it is.
It is.
I didn't know
Yes, it
that.
All right, I'll say my prayers tonight.
You got to talk to the big man.
I will
Okay.
every night.
All right. Well, thank you, Amina, for that lovely news update. All right, Ben, you say your prayers, my guy, if you want.
I will.
It's time for sports.
Of course, I will. Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. I'm Ben Tomazuski, and this is a special St. Patrick's Day edition of sports. So March Madness kicked off yesterday, and a couple of teams had some early luck of the Irish on their side. We witnessed some unbelievable upsets. I started with that word last hour. I'm upset. Number 13 Furman defeated number 4 Virginia after a crucial Virginia turnover that led to a last-second three-point basket to lead Furman to a 68-67 victory. After Furman won, just over 10% of brackets remained perfect. But that was not even the biggest upset, as number 15 Princeton took down 2-seeded Arizona Wildcats. Since 1985, the record for Ivy League school teams in the tournament was only 8-34 before yesterday's win. After Princeton's win, only 0.12% of brackets remained perfect. Now moving over to the professional level of basketball. The Brooklyn Nets hosted the Sacramento Kings Thursday night. The Nets lost by a score of 101-96. Swiftly moving over to hockey, the New York Rangers played the Pittsburgh Penguins, and the New Jersey Devils played the Tampa Bay Lightning, who they lost to Tuesday night. The Rangers won 4-2, and the Devils lost in a shootout by a score of 4-3. Wrapping up with some injury updates. New York Mets closer Edwin Diaz tore the patellar tendon in his right knee after closing out the win for Team Puerto Rico on Wednesday night. He's expected to miss the entire season for the Mets. Chicago Bulls guard Lonzo Ball is preparing to undergo a cartilage transplant on his left knee, his third surgery on this knee in just a year, and will most likely miss all of the 2023-2024 season. Ball has not played in an NBA game since January 2022. Happy St. Patty's Day, everyone. Back to you, Lara.
Yay, happy St. Patrick's Day. Woo! Okay, so while it is St. Patrick's Day, there's a sock goblin on the loose.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Or should I call them like a sock like leprechaun? That's
A
too
sock
corny.
leprechaun.
That's too corny.
Yeah.
A leper sock.
A leper sock.
A leper sock. No.
No.
That's weird.
A leper sock?
No.
What have we come to, guys?
I don't know. It's been quite a week. But welcome to Montclair State Confessions. This is our segment where we read off of the Instagram account Montclair State Confessions, and we just laugh. We laugh at a bunch of things. But
We
this, huh?
I said we do.
Very good.
We do.
We do. But disclaimer, these stories are not our personal experiences. These are stories from anonymous people who submitted to the Instagram account Montclair State Confessions. And most importantly, this account is not affiliated with MSU or WMSC. So let's find out about this sock thief. Anonymous said, quote, "This literally sounds crazy, but I think my friend is stealing my socks. When I moved onto campus, I only brought 2 weeks worth of socks because I figured I'd be doing laundry pretty regularly. It's been getting me up until a few weeks ago. I've noticed that half of my socks are missing and they're pairs. Maybe 1 or 2 could have gotten lost in the dryer, but it feels like too much of a coincidence. I live in a single and my friend is the only one who ever comes over. He won't take off his shoes in the room even if he stays the night. I don't know how to confront him, but I want my socks back."
I'm utterly confused.
He won't take off his shoes even if he stays. Does he sleep with his shoes on?
That's the thing. Who sleeps with their shoes on? Listen,
No, that's
People sleep with their socks on.
that's a next level.
How much of a jump is it,
It
Nicole?
That is so
Okay.
uncomfortable. No, they don't.
Yes, me too. And this
They keep your feet all
uncomfortable.
warm and stinky.
because look, I live in Bone and
I'm so sorry.
I know. Anyways, I love my socks. We all know that. But the thing is, I do feel like ever since I started dorming, I feel like I've been losing a lot of socks. And I think it's because of the dryer.
Lara's stealing them.
Because of the sock.
She doesn't
thief.
want you sleeping with socks on.
But
Okay,
apparently
okay,
Lara
okay.
slept on with socks on last night.
Okay, I have news, everybody.
Mm.
I've been sleeping on and off with socks on just because my feet get cold.
Has
Yes!
everyone
That's
gone
so true.
crazy? What's going on?
Can't do it.
Yes.
Like-
No. You guys need to.
I have to be in
That's
the
your
mood.
homework. Wait.
gotta
Every
be in the
time
You
mood.
can't give me homework.
you already did it.
I think she's doing
I'm
it.
older than you.
Oh, got you there.
Anyways, but guys, I think you guys should do an experiment.
No.
Sleep with socks on
No,
one
I
night.
used to like my whole life.
Back with your feedback on how you
Okay.
feel
Give you
after.
feedback now. It just doesn't work out. Like I can sit, like let's say I'm like falling asleep for a nap and my socks are on. It's just something in my mind tells my feet to just slide them off. I just can't.
It feels wrong.
I would put them
It
back
doesn't
on.
feel right.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like I'm suffocating.
You gotta let him.
No,
breathe.
it doesn't.
Let the dogs out.
No.
So do you just have socks on all the time?
well, like,
Be honest.
okay,
Okay,
wait.
that's
So,
what it
like,
sounds like.
usually all the time I'm wearing socks, except if, like, well, in my dorm, like, I don't like walk with my socks on just because, like, it's gross because, like, it's bone hall. And so, like, I wear flip flops, like, around, like, to get
So
to
you
the
let the
bathroom.
dogs
So
out.
I do let the dogs out. Don't worry.
Nicole, I'm
But, like-
curious. So, like, after a long day at school, do you switch socks and then sleep with those socks on, or do you keep the same ones on that you had on all day?
Same ones on.
See, that
That's
cannot be
not-
healthy.
That's not okay.
That cannot be healthy.
I switch it. At night, I switch them.
We have figured out the
No, like,
situation.
as-
Case closed.
No, as soon as I get home, I put on my fuzzy socks. And you know,
No,
I
Little
I-
cabin, yeah, like cabin socks,
walk around my
No.
house in my fuzzy Crocs and my socks.
fuzzy Crocs, and fuzzy socks.
Fuzzy crack, but I don't like
You know,
that.
I've been sleeping in the fuzzy socks.
I don't like the fuzzy socks.
I like the
Because
fuzzy
like if I
socks.
Like, the fuzz gets all over
Well,
the place.
maybe the fuzzy socks don't like you, Nicole.
Yeah, they come off when I sleep with those fuzzy socks. I have tried.
They're trying to
to take
escape.
them off. You have to sleep with like really good quality socks.
Yeah.
Where do you get your socks from?
Who's your sock dealer?
Yeah, where do you get them?
Well, my recent pair I got in Forever 21
Oh.
from the Staten Island Mall,
Something was telling me.
Staten
Something
Island.
was telling me
but they're like what?
my
$30?
No, they were like $5.
my
Oh,
intrusive
okay.
my
Yeah, no,
intrusive
they were a good price.
my intrusive thought when Nicole was like, I get my socks from. I almost thought she was gonna say Justice,
Oh my god.
like the
Aren't
kids
they
store,
like blue?
like the
Do
kids
you
store.
know
Oh my gosh.
The justice, yeah, the justice closed
no,
down.
Justice?
I think so.
Justice in the Staten Island Mall actually closed, and I was so sad. But I saw
I think a lot of
Justice
them
tank
closed.
tops that I still wear, and they still fit me.
I do too.
That's
Like,
crazy.
I do too.
8 years later, I still wear them, and they
That's
fit me.
actually crazy.
I do too. I still have mine.
Yeah,
Because I know
And you know
exactly
what's
with the little
hard?
heart in the
Yeah,
corner.
there's the heart in the corner. Oh, Justice was a phase.
Was it ever just a phase?
No, don't
Was it
worry.
like
I'm
that?
not
No.
like you in your emo phase.
Shade. What's wrong with my emo phase, Nicole?
Nothing's wrong with
Nicole
it.
needs an emo phase.
She's
What would I
yeah.
look like in an emo phase.
I don't think I could picture Nicole in emo phase.
Maybe if she like dyed her hair, maybe had like
Like I would have to get like
I'll teach you how to do eyeliner.
I would have to do like eyeliner. Just like I can't do it. Like, I've tried.
I did some winged liner.
and like the wing. Like I have tried doing it before, and it's just I feel like it doesn't look good on me. Also, I don't do it good. So
Nicole, I
think
love
need to
you.
look at it.
I love you, but I just don't think the emo life is for you.
No, right?
Either.
I don't think I could. It just doesn't.
Just
suit
wasn't
me.
meant to be.
It just wasn't.
But that's okay.
We'll
It's-
leave the emo-ness to Lara.
Thank you. It's not for
Yeah.
everybody. I must say. But you know what isn't for everybody?
I was just gonna say. I was gonna say. You know what isn't meant to be? There are some love issues that
as always.
as always. All right. Well, Anonymous said, quote, I have a girlfriend and I'm so in love with her, but there's this girl in my class who keeps flirting with me and I'm starting to low key catch feelings, but I can't.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's
It's
tea.
hilarious.
Okay, if
is.
you were so in love with your girlfriend,
Then
you wouldn't-
stop.
You wouldn't be catching any feelings for
Exactly.
anybody
Yeah.
else.
Exactly. Don't be a player. Like, what are you doing, sir?
Don't be the player. You're not playing the game. You're sitting on the bench.
And if you really, keep loving this new girl in your class, then you gotta cut the girlfriend off. But if you really love her,
Yeah,
that
he's
makes
just
sense.
so in love with her. If this girl's
That's the
flirting with
thing.
him,
Yeah,
he's gotta be
you
like,
can't
hey, you
have
know,
both. Pick one.
we can be
Yeah.
friends, but I have a
And
girlfriend.
if you don't pick one, you're gonna lose both of them.
Yeah.
Players get played.
Otherwise, what?
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think he deserves, or I don't think they deserve either. Both of them. Single Pringle life for you, sir.
Single
Or
Pringle.
ma'am.
Single as a
Or
Pringle.
But don't be ready to
Person.
mingle.
no, like remember how I was saying, like, oh, he's sitting on the bench?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Man should be in the crowd.
Mm,
He's a
Man should just be
fan.
watching the game.
yeah.
I was
Like-
sitting on the bench.
Were you sitting on the bench, John Mulaney? Oh
he
my
has,
god.
he has a new special coming out.
Oh
in
my
April.
god. I just realized,
That's film
Danny,
news.
Danny, you've always reminded me of somebody. Low key.
John Mulaney?
Yeah,
What?
you remind me of John Mulaney.
How?
It's
Why?
It's the energy.
That took a turn.
It's the vibe.
Yeah, the vibe.
Part of vibe.
Oh my gosh.
No.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
You just have like a little taste of his energy.
It's like inside of you.
I agree.
Thanks? Question mark. I guess, kind of.
I was sitting on the bench, but you know what else was sitting on the bench,
No.
or you know what was sitting in the fridge?
Mm.
Some
For too long.
moldy cheese. So Anonymous said, quote, bro, why am I eating my buffalo chicken pizza from the pizzeria, dipping graciously in the blue cheese, and I see mold when I get to the bottom of the blue cheese?
Ugh.
I'm lost for words.
But
That's just gross.
Like the pizzeria here?
Yeah, I've
Ugh.
actually been to the pizzeria here. I don't
I've
know
been
how
there.
many years.
Pizza's not great.
but isn't blue cheese
not
like
great.
supposed to be like?
It's not that
I've
good.
never gone to it.
Isn't blue cheese like aged? Supposed to be like? Is it technically moldy?
It is mold.
It
Yeah.
is,
Cheese is
Ugh,
Yeah,
like it's
that's-
good,
yeah.
but it's like it's so weird when you think about it like that.
but like, ew.
what's the correct word? Fermented?
Fermented.
Yeah. That's like
It's tainted.
kombucha.
Ew.
Yeah.
Mm.
We're reading the next
Okay,
two.
well, this is
Tea.
tea, like mega tea. I've never seen a confession that like my jaw dropped. Okay, well,
Yeah.
let's get into it. We have a relationship confession drama. So Anonymous said, quote, so my roommate and my boyfriend are close and they hang out without me. I thought it was fine, but the comments on my confession are stressing me out. I talked to my boyfriend about it and he says nothing is wrong going on, but all I can think about is how they had a sleepover in our dorm last weekend when I went home. Did he cheat?
What?
Now, so I ducked my cue.
Yeah, I don't want to jump to conclusions, but maybe
But a
definitely
sleepover?
A
some
sleepover?
checking up on that.
So why would they have a sleepover without you?
Well, slumber party.
That's a little
A
strange.
sleepover.
Well, pillow-
See, she's
pillow
better than me because that spring break would have been over. It would have been done.
Yeah.
A
I agree.
sleepover in your dorm.
When
Yeah.
when I'm not there, excuse
Yeah.
excuse me.
You're excused.
Thank you.
I just this is a little off topic, but I just really hope they both slept with socks on.
I hate
Oh
you.
my god!
Oh,
Like done for
There
this.
are much more important things to be worrying about right
Putting
now.
Nicole in timeout so she can't
I
defend
just saw that
herself.
white button go red, and I'm very happy.
Yep. Okay. So we do have a follow-up with that confession. And no, it's not about sleeping with socks on. But Anonymous said, quote, okay, you guys were right. My boyfriend was cheating with my roommate, and I told him we could work it out. But he said no because he was mad about my confession. So I guess we're broken up. If you see this, I'll always love you. Come back.
Okay.
No, don't come back.
Girl, you deserve better.
Stand up.
Pardon me, anonymous confessor. What?
This girl
Why?
is too attached.
Mm-hmm.
It's
What the
time to let
heck?
go of the string.
Yeah.
He cheated. Why do you still love him?
Yeah,
I don't know.
no.
It's
he
so
literally-
normal though, like nowadays, like where people cheat and then like they like forgive them for
Yeah,
cheating.
no,
It's
that's-
like
no.
they
It's just
no.
oh,
like
he
they're gonna
cheated.
do it
Like,
again. Like
Yeah,
And
no.
You know what though?
How do
I
you-
feel like this probably was maybe like her first love. So she's like,
Yeah, she's
"Oh,
very.
she's just a little.
That's what I'm hoping because otherwise it's you're just
If it's
stupid.
not,
No
it's
offense.
just like, why? Why are you doing that to yourself?
Like, you better know your
How
worth.
do you have that trust?
Yeah.
Like,
But also he like totally just like gaslit her. Like
Mhm.
yeah.
you just got caught cheating, and he said, "Yeah, I cheated on you, but you just made a whole confession about this. So like,
I
you're
cheated, but
I'm
you
the
told
victim."
everyone about this. So like,
Yeah,
I'm the victim.
yeah,
I'm 29 years old.
it's the comeback, girl.
Yeah.
No,
29
like,
years old.
it's a TikTok sound. Just don't worry
Fine.
about it.
I'm very worried.
Just don't worry about it.
If you're listening to us right now,
I wonder if they
we-
are. That would be great.
No,
your
Actually,
boyfriend
no, I
can
actually wouldn't.
She
catch
really,
hands.
she
Yeah,
really
what-
pulled a Whitney Houston and was like, you know, that song.
nah.
And I will always love you.
Mhm.
It's like, wow.
No, she shouldn't.
You're
always-
harmonizing.
We were a little bit, weren't we?
Be
It was giving
mature.
like,
I mean, be mature, not be immature. And find a new man because you don't deserve that.
Yeah, definitely.
I
do
think
that.
and
it's
I feel bad mainly because it's like she can't even go to her like best friend and say, "Oh my god."
Oh, okay, like, first of all, girl, get out of that room.
Oh my,
like,
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
like,
that too.
That's her
I
roommate
would be
too.
boiling. Like I would
Yeah,
probably
no,
go
I
on
would
her
go
stuff
Is she like,
out.
is she gonna be like requesting to like switch rooms? Like,
You know,
what's going on
I
here?
would request a switch room.
That's her
I would too.
roommate.
But like,
never
here-
talk to people again.
here's the thing. Res Life be like, you can't switch rooms.
yeah, and I'd be like,
They'd be
"Oh,
like that.
Oh my
because it's
God.
not a severe situation.
Not a severe situation. My roommate. What?
Yeah, what do you mean not? Yeah.
You know, I would
yeah.
just. Ugh.
But yeah, I hope this queen knows their worth
Mm-hmm.
because they deserve better.
He doesn't deserve you,
What a
queen.
bummer.
Exactly.
I agree. Huh. But that has been Democracy Confessions. And we have also some exciting news. Well, exciting news for me at least, because I like listening to tunes. Autumn Low released their new album today, so that's something I've been waiting for a decent amount of time. It's been 3 years, so need some new music. So I'm very glad they delivered, and boy, did they deliver. So we're gonna be playing off of their new album, Tell Me I'm Alive, and this song is The Sound of Letting Go, which is what our lovely anonymous confessor should do.
Take note.
Take notes. It was so sad.
I know.
Like,
I had to use the dumb one. You're gonna go back and say work it out. Yeah, because who would say, "Oh, is that Grant and someone else?" And they were like both in their 60s, I guess. And he was like, "This is what happens when you got they were both of us.
Yeah.
Like, this is like one of us looks like a sucker. Like if we didn't make it public, maybe we would. So I had to do this. But the problem was the audio that we were like actually broadcasting, the audio on there was out of sync. So I had to like hit the dump button and then mute it. Someone didn't agree. Man.
No, it's not because I only see you. She's doing okay, and out of my mind, in my head, no way I'm going to stop again.
So this is my email face. Hey yo! Is that what you're doing with the censor button? It's just hey yo.
Shout like there's no tomorrow. When you can't cut through the static, you just gotta let go.
That was the sound of letting go by All Time Low. We were having a good time here in the studio listening to that. Welcome back to the morning buzz here on WMSC. We're having a grand old time on this beautiful Friday morning. We have some entertaining news to get to, though, but time for talk about superheroes again. I have some beef with some superheroes, not gonna lie. But less charm, but more everything in new Shazam sequel. The sequel of Shazam, it's called Shazam: Fury of the Gods, includes more action, villains, and monsters. However, the sequel has had less charm, resulting in feeling less funny and fresh. This movie is actually slightly shorter than the original, and critics say it feels longer. The original film was about a foster kid Billy Batson who got magical powers by a wizard. The word Shazam was born to transform him into a superhero. In the new film, his siblings and the foster family join Billy in his superhero adventures. The ancient daughters of Atlas are the new villains in the film who enter the human world to get their stolen magic back. You know, there's a lot more action, a lot more CGI. So, are we watching this? Not.
I loved it. I saw it. What's like I watched I forgot about Shazam. I watched it. I like her.
What's his name? The kid from It was in it. What's his name? Eddie. It was Eddie. That was the character he played. I'm looking it up. It's gonna bother me. Oh, Jack Dylan Grazer. I did not even look it up. I remembered it off the top of my head. Yeah, I think he's.
No, I do remember watching a film. Ace in the original film. It is good. It wasn't bad. I just don't. I can't believe they're having
Yeah. Who in 2023 is asking for Shazam?
That's the thing. It was such like
Who cares?
movie that wasn't really. It wasn't as popular as like the big movies.
Very good. It's really good. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. You know what is good?
Bye. Well, I'm very lucky because my uncle is Hawkeye, which is one of the Avengers. I'm also very lucky that my uncle is alive from this accident. Back in January, Renner's snowcat rolled over him while he was helping a stranded motorist remove their vehicle from the snow. He was immediately hospitalized and suffered blunt chest trauma and orthopedic injuries. In an Instagram post from late January, he wrote, quote, "He's very broken bones, broke stronger, and just like the falling friends and
Wishing a very speedy recovery. But we have some Facebook news. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I got some beef. But we'll get into it. We'll get into it after I read it. So Taylor Swift announced that she will be releasing 4 unreleased songs in celebration of Eras Tour, which will start today in Glendale, Arizona. The 4 previously unreleased songs are Ice Open, Safe and Sound, If It Was a Movie, and All the Girls You've Loved Before. All the Girls You've Loved Before is an outtake from Taylor Swift's album Lovers. It sounds like a movie Love Boy. Yeah, no.
I was about to make a joke about it.
Yeah, but the 3 other songs are re-recordings of the back catalog. They are part of the songs of the Swift's back catalog. Okay, why does this woman get so much hype?
Yeah,
It's so big.
I don't like
I saw this on Instagram and she's putting out the new songs at midnight, and I was just like, I was just like surprised. I wasn't expecting such a Me too. No, I am. It's just I don't know what it's been. I haven't and I don't know why. And I think it's like ever since January, I stopped like I was like yeah, literally. Anyways, but you know, like I just haven't been on my hype, but I did see this on Instagram.
I think it's good to report.
I just
She makes
I
me
know
mad.
a lot of fans want her to release Speak Now, like, but I too it just hasn't.
That's the only album. Like that's pretty much like the only album I like. Like her other stuff is fine, but when I listen to it now, I'm just like, this is cringe.
I've been just getting. I don't know what like I'm getting like
It sounds like Nicole needs new music.
yeah no I needed.
You did enjoy the song with
I did.
Oh, that song was amazing.
Yeah, no, it's just
Really,
like-
I'm listening to that album.
But yeah, no, they're very funny. But it's just I feel like her fan base also makes me mad.
Yeah, I know a lot of Swifties.
being Swift.
Yeah.
They're like obsessed, like crazy.
But I'm not. Yeah, no, like who cares? Like he didn't do anything to you. Like,
Gyllenhaal, like he's such a terrible person.
like I'm a Swiftie, but I'm not like the crazy Swifties. I'm just done. I'm
Some of
just
them are
like
nuts. I've seen them on TikTok, like actually crazy.
I'm just like, this is like listen.
And some reason I'm on Taylor Swift like TikTok right now, and I'm like,
oh my God.
I don't know why. I liked one, and we're just in a.
That,
in a
that
hole.
happened,
Like one too many.
that happened to me. I had the curse too. But you'll get rid of it.
I hope so.
Like, listen, you can like her, like that's cool.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. Like what you like. I'm not here to judge.
I don't. I think I'm sick of it. Like I'm just like, all right, I need a new album.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as you've been listening to it.
No, yeah, sometimes.
My favorite band. Nobody. That probably is a band.
But listen to the White Noise.
No,
I do.
No one quite.
No, I genuinely don't think I'm not such sleep. I don't need words. I like that. I don't know. See, the only thing I want is like driving. I have a minivan. I have a CD player, and so I own like a lot of CDs, and most of them are Taylor Swift, and I'm so sick of hearing love story and
Okay, listen. I'll try to find you an all-time recording and this way you'll listen. But yeah, I don't like yeah, like I don't know, maybe you could like I don't know, help people get like tickets to your show.
that's
Maybe.
Okay, at this point, I gave up. I was like, my cousin is he's not take my girl. Like,
Like okay, listen, I'm like all for like like music, like music, I like you know what I mean. But like someone Swifties be idolizing her, and I'm like, she's not a god. Like my God,
no, yeah, like they
worship her.
love her, but like, and like. I'm surprised. Okay, but it's like, what about the people that wanted to see you? What are you doing for them?
So I'm reading the captions on a meeting right now, and I said apparently like what they thought I said was, oh yeah, let me worship her, and nah, I'm good. I'll take a hard look. I don't have but I'm trying to think of, I'm gonna get a lot of hate saying this, but you know who else gets on my nerves? The like intense, crazy Harry Styles fans. Yeah. Except for my roommate. Mwah, love you, Sydney. But no, like some of them are just like too much. Like I'm sorry, this is a mid-white man. Like
I just can't believe he's had like, you know, he's been a One Direction, but like now that he's sort of gone,
He's
I don't
good.
I think he's good.
I think he's much better.
I think he makes great music.
He's like fun. Like he's not like for me, he's not the kind of person where like, oh, he's like his music's like really personal and like it's not. It's just fun, like light, energetic, like
I think
yeah.
I don't know.
Like he knows what he is. Like, here's the difference between him and Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift thinks that she's like better than she is, whereas he, I think, understands that like my music's just here because people think that it's fun to listen to.
Okay, you know, I don't have a problem with Harry Styles. Actually, it's the fans that like worship him to like.
It's just making me like the fun of
And it is.
it. So obsessed with it.
Because like I like Harry Styles. It's like
Honestly, think about it. Like I know Harry Styles. I don't even know whether
I don't know anyone that died.
I don't know, like so.
There was something like always posting pictures on the story. They always posted about it.
and I'm just like, it's not a big deal. The
I know,
man's
it's like he had another concert. Let's post it again. That's not my story.
You know, his concerts are like major stress. Like the dressing up. Like I was like, I am
don't get me started on concert because it just depends on this whole problem of fast fashion that we have right now in there's think about how many microtrends we've been through since pandemic. And you know what? It's so here's the thing though. This is what really makes so creative. But so many things are oversaturated nowadays. It's real. I don't know if you guys feel that way. Like it's just like there's too much of it, and everyone's trying to be something.
so much friends that people like. Oh my god. All that money on friends. Like
I'm sorry,
it's a cup, girl.
I'm sorry, the
Like-
Stanley Cup is actually the cup they win for hockey. Which I don't know what cup you're talking. But no, it's just it makes me angry. Because I'm sorry, I don't want to carry a giant like cup with a straw and a hand. I'm sorry, it's huge. It's literally the size of my torso, and it makes me so angry.
40 ounces and it costs like $40.
$1 an ounce. That's $1 an ounce, babe. Yeah, no, it just makes me mad. You know what else makes me mad? Lululemon.
Oh,
Lululemon makes me mad.
I've never bought anything from it. It is too expensive. It is very expensive.
I'm sorry, it was plus the combo of that.
I got my Stanley Cup and I'm going to work out at the
Oh my god. And I'm gonna go driving my
Yeah.
sorry, it just makes
It's
like-
so like
with your like I think it's just the contrarian in me that just am I being contrarian or am I just being challenged?
Guys, a Lululemon tank top is $78.
$5 pink top.
Like
I like somewhere else. Yeah.
okay. I'm glad I'm not just being contrarian, or am I just being like, oh my god, the basic girl? Like I'm not like other girls. I'm quirky.
Like the quirky, not like the other girls.
Like is that just me being quirky, not like the other girls?
Oh, these joggers are $30. That's where it's coming from. All places.
And
But at this point, why would you go like out of your way to do it? Because that's just like why it's
Watch
honestly
out.
it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Logo.
it makes me so
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Like for me, like if I'm just hanging out, right, and I see someone wearing something that I can tell was very clearly like hundreds of dollars, like my thought isn't, wow, that's so cool that you have that. I'm thinking, why did you spend $200 on that?
Shout out to my emotional support water bottle I've had since I was 17 years old. Yeah, Stanley Cup. I have a bone to pick with you. Yeah, I do. I really do.
So I'm gonna be quirky and not like the other girls, and we're gonna go into our first quirky, not like the other girls story because I'm quirky and I'm not like the other girls. Whoever says I am like the other girls, you're wrong. You better watch out. I'm not like the other girls. I know. It's okay. I work well. It's quirky. And I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. I don't fit in. I don't want to fit in. Have you ever seen Stupid Hannah? That's literally Jughead's monologue. You know, okay, that's like off topic, but I just watched it right now, and then one person, I was like, okay, well, I did make it up. Stop. No, we didn't hear that. All right.
Honestly, I watched the first season. I watched the first season. I liked it. Watched the second season. Thought, what the heck is going on? And then didn't continue.
Jet is so crazy. Yeah.
They lost it.
Apparently now it's gonna have like fire. It's like what?
What?
Like
Hey yo.
This is like
Okay, I watched season 1. It was great, and then I watched an episode of season. Actually, no, like 4 episodes of season 2, and I went, I'm done. I'm not watching.
You're done.
You're done. But yeah, I'm gonna be so pretty.
That is not a flexion in any way.
Being sarcastic.
No, I know. I understand. I can see it happening. That's the problem. All right, you
Listen.
gotta go watch Outer.
No, that is a show.
That is a show indeed.
Getting in it. But speaking of quirky, not like the other women, a woman steals a rug, but then she returns with it. After a camera caught a woman stealing a rug, they filed a police report. Yeah, that couple, that poor couple. But the camera footage shows the woman carefully moving around the patio area and just trying to shake the dust off the rug. Exactly 1 week after the rug was stolen, the couple had female witnesses inform them that the doorbell came, y'all, it's struggling. The doorbell camera. The doorbell camera caught the same woman returning the rug back to the patio. The note said, quote, I am exceedingly apologetic for taking the rug. It was an honest mistake. I was trying to pick up a rug from a Texas offer, and I obviously got the wrong one. How does it happen?
I don't know how. Yes, he went around. He's like, oh, this is nice.
It's happy to be for seeing a local women, it's like there's a steal something from you, and then like like there's yeah, like
Yeah. Yeah.
He knew that wasn't the right action.
Yeah, it's like, like they just took the rug off of the patio. Okay, this was nice.
So it's like this, like kind of like a wonder rug, and it's cute. It's like a really white pattern, whatever. And she's holding it up, and she rolled it, and she dumped all the dust off into the water bag, and then she's shaking it. Yeah, she rolled it, but she took it, and she was walking down the stairs with her brand new rug. Yep. Yeah. Wow. Brand new. It's actually really listen, we got Softy here at Montclair, kind of. But
yeah. Where is this place? Where is this happening? I don't know. It said north side.
Where's North Side?
Is that in
Ohio.
Ohio?
So in Ohio, I guess they got rug thieves.
And in Michigan, they have sloths.
Do they?
Sloths are pretty cool.
They do.
Do they?
Well, speaking of the sloths, a sloth.
Not speaking of the sloth. Bring the sloths up.
A sloth bites girl at a Michigan pet store. A Mariana, a teen girl from Saginaw Township, was about to have her dream come true of interacting with a sloth at a local exotic pet store. However, her dream was ruined as the sloth named Sid bit her upper right arm, giving her 2 deep puncture wounds to her skin. Her mother,
Sid.
her mother, Christina B. Perez, said the bite happened so quickly. No one even noticed it until they got in the car, and Mariana noticed she was bleeding. Perez is a registered nurse, so she immediately bandaged up her daughter's wounds. The doctor gave Mariana preventive treatment for rabies, including 3 injections followed by 3 more shots in the following days. The store's manager told officers up to Saginaw County Animal Care and Control that he did not know Sid bit a Mariana, even though he was working on the day of the bite. The store's business owner, Colin Homans, met with animal control officers and said a Mariana got too close to Sid inside the enclosure. The sloth mistaken her arm for an apple.
For an
Sid
apple.
Was she wearing red?
Funny to
Was she wearing red? That's the question.
Sid the sloth.
Continental drift.
I can just imagine the sloth biting her like in super slow motion.
Like a-
and like just like
She didn't notice that the sloth bit her until she
Got in
figured
the
out she was
car.
bleeding 20
Wouldn't you-
minutes
That
later.
happens
Like
though.
Yeah, wouldn't you feel a bite though?
that's the thing. Like, how did you?
I'm sure
don't
you'd
at
feel
least feel like,
2
ow,
punctures
that
in your
hurts.
arm.
Like
I feel like some people go into shock though, so they don't feel anything.
that's true.
Maybe she was so caught up in the moment of meeting the
I mean, it
sloth.
also happened really fast. They said,
Mm.
but Sid the sloth.
How
he
fast would
bite
it
him.
have been if it's a sloth?
That's what I'm saying. Like, was it like a slow mo?
Right?
I could just imagine like a slow mo
Like-
bite.
Ah.
I'm assuming most of you have seen Zootopia.
Yeah.
So
Exactly what I was thinking of.
sloths at the DMV.
Mhm.
But no, like, did it just bite her in slow motion?
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming, but I don't know.
Bit her quickly in the video.
Since when does a sloth move quickly?
That's the thing.
Yeah.
How did it happen so fast? And people didn't the store's manager didn't even notice. And the mother didn't notice. The girl didn't even notice. How do you not
It was
notice
moving
that?
so slow.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Right.
Is maybe it happened so slow that it just didn't even register as a bite or something. But
Maybe she thought it was just like
my guess.
touching her.
maybe.
Maybe.
Mm.
But then how did the sloth mistaken it? Her arm for an apple. Apples
And like,
are
but like
small. Her
nobody
arm is-
saw the bite, which
Maybe
is
it was her
weird. It's like
elbow.
the parents didn't
Yeah.
see it. She didn't even feel it. The worker didn't see it. I don't know.
But I mean, this girl does he does have an obsession with sloths.
Mhm.
He
Seems like
did
it.
get too close to the sloth.
That's your fault,
Sloths are pretty
babes.
cool though. I would hang out with a sloth.
Mhm.
Sloths scare me.
Sloths scare you?
Yeah,
Why?
Why?
for this reason.
Because they'll bite you.
Oh, okay, wait.
Because they'll bite you slowly.
So, I like animals, but as a when I was really young, I had such a fear of any type of animal. Because I don't know why. There's just something about animals that scare me. Because I just think, they're not human, so they don't know.
That's
right
every
and
animal.
wrong, but
That's
scares
every
me.
animal.
When dogs will play with you and they'll play
Yeah.
bite, that scares me because they don't know that they're hurting you by playing, and that's what scares me.
All right. That makes sense. I see your point.
It's just scary, and I just don't know why I have this fear, but I used to be really afraid of dogs where I would go to my friend's house and they would have to lock up the dog in their room
Yeah,
because
same,
I was
actually.
so afraid. Yeah.
Which is weird. I don't know why. Because I love dogs.
Better over my fear, but
Yeah. Dogs are
it's-
great, but
it scares
yeah.
me.
I don't
Are you
know.
scared of fish?
So I had a fish for 4 days, and my dad fed it bread, and it died.
Bread.
Bread.
Yeah, I don't. Weird.
Come on.
You guys never had a fish before, huh?
No,
Like this will work.
Fish expert.
my sister got this fish from as a favor of her friend's favor from a party, and this kid was 5 years old.
Hold on, pause.
That
Pause.
happened.
Pause.
My sister had one like that too.
Really?
Pause.
Yeah, it lasted 4 days.
Pause.
Yeah.
His name was Cookie.
was. They be
rest in peace.
they're giving out fish as like party favors.
Yes, it was the weirdest thing. Yeah.
Why? Were they goldfish?
No, it was like a beta fish.
Not a beta fish.
Just beta
God.
fish.
Listen, I have a beta fish.
Oh, do you?
I do.
Aw.
A lot of care goes into a beta fish. They need a 5-gallon tank minimum, a heater, a filter.
That was not. Yeah, they didn't give that.
Yeah, no, beta care was
Maybe
really
that's why it's.
listen, beta care was really bad when we were kids.
Mm,
Yeah. Yeah.
just yeah.
But it makes me really sad when you go to the pet store and they're like in the little containers.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, they need more room than that.
They put them like in the tiniest little fish bowls too. I've seen
Beta
the beta fish before, like in its fish bowl. And now you say they need that much space. It's like
I didn't even
they
know.
must feel.
Claustrophobic.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, you know who else might feel violated or
No.
claustrophobic? So a photographer captures an eagle flying away with a slice of pizza. Yeah. A bald eagle swooped down for a slice of pepperoni pizza and flew away with it. And, as photographers do, captured the perfect moment in perfect timing. Doug Gamel, a nature photographer, was planning to take photos of eagles in Connecticut. As he was standing by in a parking lot, he watched the eagle swoop up the pizza and saw him get chased by crows. Gamel said he isn't surprised that the eagle wanted pizza since eagles usually grab things before deciding on whether or not they want to keep them. Gamel adds that his photo has spreaded joy with people online who make jokes about eagles pizza's topping as a reference. Okay, so this reminds me of seagulls down the shore.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like
gonna say
Eagles are so majestic birds.
Yeah.
Yeah, seagulls are annoying.
I feel like this eagle took it very politely.
I think this eagle's Italian.
Yeah.
And a slice of pizza.
that was
It's
such
me.
a good accent.
Italian.
Mushroom Kingdom.
Oh,
here.
God.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
few
my-
weeks away. It's coming.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Okay.
coming.
I feel like we need to morning bus trip to
The
go
movie
see the
theater.
movie, but then we come back the next week with our oh wait, it comes out
It comes out
on a Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
So
It's the Wednesday before Easter, so we won't be able to talk about it that week.
oh,
Oh.
no wait, we can still talk about it though. Because we hopefully still have Friday buzz. I don't know.
Maybe.
Wait.
No, Easter weekend. I think
We don't have any. Yeah, no, we don't have classes.
we have off Friday, Saturday.
Yeah,
off
unless
on
the
Friday,
station's
Saturday, Sunday.
open.
I'll think about
I
it.
think we're off the 15th to the 17th.
Yeah, it's literally just Friday we're off, and then the weekend.
Mhm.
Hold up. Let's look at the month
Holding.
birthday calendar. Well, in the meantime,
Well, yeah, another story we have is a couple steals $2,100 worth of toothbrushes after a Romanian couple arrived in Canada and claimed refugee status. They traveled to Niagara, stealing more than $1,200 in toothbrushes from a Walmart store. In the Ontario Court of Justice, Judge Lynn Robinson said, and quote, "Our country is made up of refugees and immigrants, and 99.99% of them don't commit criminal offenses. Unfortunately, it's cases like these that are the ones people are going to remember." Back in July 2022, a couple went to a Walmart in Fort Erie and stole multiple electronic toothbrushes. They put the toothbrushes in a duffel bag and hid the bag in the store's garden center. Then the wife tossed the bags over the garden center wall. They did not live in Niagara, but they fled in a rental car with more than $2,100 in stolen toothbrushes. They were later on arrested, but the merchandise was not recovered.
okay, so I remember a while ago we reported a story about
Yeah.
a couple stealing $1,400 in toothbrushes. That sounds wrong.
Brushes.
Teeth
Brushes.
teeth brushes.
Long morning.
It has been. But
Honestly,
the
though.
fact that this is just a one up is awesome.
You know,
I would say this sounded too familiar. I was like,
They upped their game.
They really did. And you know what?
Worth it.
It's just like,
I don't know if this is the same couple though.
it's just like, why?
They have to brush each tooth.
Were they like electric
they really do.
toothbrushes? Were they
Like-
regular?
They need a toothbrush a tooth.
They don't want to go to the dentist ever again.
Yeah.
I don't know if this
Well,
is for
dentists
certain.
do kind of suck, though.
Mm-hmm.
Dentists scare me.
Does everything scare you?
Yeah, you seem to be scared of a lot of things, Nicole.
Yeah, I am afraid of a lot of things.
What else is on the list? Not to put you on the spot.
No, the only thing. Okay, so
Face your
some
fears.
animals, germs. Oh, I'm a germaphobe. Like I am the yeah.
That
I
makes
have my
sense.
wet ones, my wet one wipes. I love them. They no, like I genuinely like my sister gave me wet wipes for Christmas. It was the best gift that I literally got.
Do you carry like Mr. Clean erasers with you?
No, not like that crazy. But I love my wet one. So that I'm afraid of. Well, I used to have a real like I had a fear of sleeping, like going to sleep as a kid. Yeah.
Fear of sleep.
I have a fear of wearing
Fear of
socks.
sleeping.
when
No, I why?
Did
I
you
think
watch
it's like,
Nightmare on Elm Street?
yeah. What?
no, I never watched horror movies really as a kid. So like I think I was afraid of like that something would happen as I was asleep.
Okay.
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 Yeah, it was
Are
weird.
you
Yes,
scared?
yes, it was.
Are you scared of toothbrushes?
Oh, you know what I'm afraid of? Toothpaste.
Hey,
Toothpaste.
no way.
How are you scared of toothpaste?
Well, like, okay.
What does that mean?
Do you guys know Dora toothpaste?
Dora
I just-
toothpaste.
Toothpaste.
What is
That's
that?
how I was. Wait, let me see if I can look this up.
I'm looking this
Oh
up
my
right now.
God.
I had a fear of like Colgate toothpaste, like because I just hate the taste of mint, and so I used.
Don't tell me
Dora
you were a bubblegum girl.
Yeah, I was. I was.
Bubblegum is better than mint, though.
I used Dora toothpaste. It was like bubblegum flavored till like I was 10 years old. And I like now I use AIM because I just hate it. I just hate mint. It's gross.
Mint is amazing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
No,
No, right. Thank
Mint
you.
I don't like.
amazing.
I don't.
You know what? I don't like
mint.
peppermint either. Like peppermint candy canes during Christmas time. I don't like.
So Nicole's in the wrong. We can all collectively agree.
Is she in the wrong?
Yes.
Wow. Well, I
I
don't.
feel like
talk
you of
about
all
my-
people would like to keep your mouth nice and minty fresh,
Ew.
especially being a germaphobe.
Like I don't like gum either. Like I never chewed a piece of gum.
Are you afraid of it?
You've never chewed a piece of gum?
Nicole,
No.
this is like insane.
This is bad. Lara has left the building.
No. What is she doing?
Okay, guys. So
She's
for those who
trying
are
to-
not viewing or watching us, I'm taking out a pack of gum.
No.
Do you see this,
No,
Nicole?
I'm not doing it.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
This is a piece of gum, everybody. I'm holding up a piece of gum
Stop.
in front of Nicole.
Stop.
Oh,
No,
it's gonna
because
scare
my
you.
mom chews bubble gum and she will like blow that bubble. And I was like,
I'm
I had my
putting
face. Like,
I'm putting the
ew.
gum in my mouth.
Oh no, Lara, no.
I don't think the listeners want to hear. Why is that like ASMR?
Yeah,
It's because it is.
it's kind of nice, right, Nicole? You should try.
No.
I'm nice and minty.
So you don't eat. So you don't have mints or gum?
No.
So like, what if one day like you just feel like your breath is just not up to
brush my-
par?
No, I will brush my teeth multiple times a day.
Okay.
But what
so you
flavor
bring a
is the
toothbrush
AIM?
with you.
Like it's mint.
Oh,
Good.
But like I mean I've gotten used to it, but I just can't. I can't with mint.
feel like
can't.
You're one of those people that like.
Oh, it smells like mint in here.
As it should.
as it should.
That like it's literally smells up the whole room. Like how is that possible?
Not
That means it's working.
No, you know what?
that minty? What are you talking about?
Ugh.
I smell delicious.
Mm.
Thank you. You know what also probably
Smell
doesn't
bad,
smell
I still
delicious?
What?
I don't know. The UK government.
what?
I
Yeah,
don't
the
know.
UK government.
So
Segway.
they're investing in building their own Brit GPT. The UK plans to invest £900 in a cutting-edge supercomputer to create their own artificial intelligence technology. The Treasury said the investment will, quote, allow researchers to better understand climate change, the power of discovery of new drugs, and maximize our potential AI. The extra-scale computer can be used for training complex AI models, as well as modeling weather forecasts and climate
You almost swallowed that gum.
No, it's called I Can't English in the Morning, Nicole, because I'm on a coffee
And
detox.
that's another thing I fear. Okay, anyway.
Projections. Oh my god. The UK is taking these actions in order to avoid the risk of losing out to states with large tech companies. The Treasury adds that they will award a $1 million. Oh, they're not investing £900. They're investing £900 million. But They will award a £1 million prize each year for the next decade with the most groundbreaking AI research.
Cool.
And with that, that has been the Morning Buzz here on 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair. I guess I still am your host. I'm your host, Lara Zaccardi, and joined with me is my co-host, Nicole Passero, our segment host, Danny Krasik, our sportscaster, Ben Tomaszewski, and our newscaster, Amina Ali. You can catch us. When can you catch us? You can catch us on Monday. And I hope you guys have a great St. Patty's Day. And if you celebrate, if you don't, that's cool too. But I hope you guys have a great weekend. And yeah, hope you busy bees are doing great. Thanks for listening. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Bye.
Bye.
This is Charles Osgood. You're listening to 90.3 WMSC, Upper Montclair, New Jersey, the voice of Montclair
Upper
State.
Montclair.
Every time I do radio, I always decide I'm not
Upper
going to
Claremont.
class. Like literally, I'm not going to class.
Really? Did that take attendance? Yeah, would you like to yeah. Okay, good.
See, you're scared of tweeting.